Here's what I learned, okay, so far. 1, the eggs went missing, okay?
Yeah.
2, the last time they were seen, they were dirty, right?
Right.
Are we sure it was dirty or do
I
you know,
think it
like,
was.
Did they have more cracks
Okay.
as well? Or I can't remember. Or was it just dirty?
were they
It
beaten
was just
up in a
dirty.
way?
They
Just
had no
dirty.
additional cracks.
Okay.
There was no way for them to clean themselves, but I think from a meta standpoint, it was obviously dirt, and obviously they weren't just going to switch models, right? So I'm reading between the lines here and making the assumption that it's dirt.
Reading lines.
Oh yeah, Palm was cracked though. So,
What?
yes, something happened with Palm, right? But here's another thing that makes me think it was dirt, because Palm's makeup was smudged.
Smudged.
Okay.
You could have
Yes,
cried too.
like the red and blue.
That is so
So
sad.
it was smudged. So something is going on, and then we got the info about the maze, right? And
Yeah.
Cucurucho apparently told Forever that, oh no, the eggs, quote unquote, left because something was coming and it scared them. So either A, Cucurucho's lying, right? If we follow these tangents, A, Cucurucho's lying, he knows where the eggs are, isn't telling us for some reason. So I have a potential theory on that, right? For some reason, they had to recall the eggs, right? So my theory has been this. I think the eggs are a type of artificial intelligence, right? And I think the Federation gave them to us to train the eggs, right? So they wanted us to learn from the eggs, or the eggs to learn from us, I should say. So they gave them to us, and the eggs developed their intelligence by, like, hanging out with us. And we know this because they behave differently the longer they spent with us. It also makes sense why Bobby... You remember when we ran into Bobby again, Foolish?
Oh, like at when we were trying to break out all the people?
Yes. Bobby...
Yeah.
So we met Trump, Talene, and Bobby, and Juana Flipa.
Uh-huh.
Right? Here's the thing. Bobby did not attack his parents, okay?
Okay.
And showed us the way. Bobby, compared to all the other eggs that we saw, had spent the most time... Oh, we didn't meet Juana Felipe, actually. I misremembered. But Bobby did not attack us. He was the egg that had also spent the most time with us, right? So it's possible that how would the Federation and or the code or whatever it was that had access to the eggs, right? Either the eggs are impersonating, or the code is either impersonating the eggs and that's what we saw, or
Well, isn't that
those
exactly
were
what it
actually
was,
the eggs.
Because some of the eggs like, literally started attacking like the code, right?
Yes, but here's the thing. I think the code that has turned into the eggs is the code trying to do its best to impersonate the eggs. Right? From just like watching them. Okay. Right? And think about it like this. The code thing flew around and collected a bunch of data. Right? It flew around the windows, collected data. We thought he was trying to break into the Nino. I think he was just collecting data so that they could stage an impersonation attack to have codes impersonate Cheyenne and Tallulah to try and kill Geg and everybody. So the point I'm saying is this, right? This is to sum up the whole thing. I think you have two things. A, the code is trying to impersonate eggs that are alive, right?
Okay.
To attack us or the eggs more efficiently. And then B, I think the Federation has a different AI mechanism that they're using to implement the egg. And I think either it's been co-opted by the code, right? Which is why when we were rescuing the new island members, we got attacked. Or it's the Federation like pulling like an Uno reverse, or some third party, maybe this evil Cucurucho. But I think the eggs we saw that day were actually the eggs. But I think the reason why Bobby behaved differently is because he hasn't been overwritten because he spent more time versus Talene and Trump were way easier to override because they spent way less time with him, right? So basically, Bobby had more data to override. You feel me? If you know anything about like how they train AI and stuff like that, the longer you train it, the smarter it gets. right?
Look,
So it makes
Baji found
sense.
something about Bobby.
Huh? Oh wait, what?
Oh, speak of the
Oh,
devil.
what? So the point is, that is amazing timing. So the point is,
Oh,
I think maybe the eggs got kidnapped in the night and they got put through something, right? And then
Yeah.
when they woke up in the morning, they were like, what the fudge? I'm tired. I'm dirty. What if that night they were taken again? Or what if that night they weren't taken again, but they realized what had happened, right? And that's why they ran. In other words, they had a realization, because you remember the maze story. What if the maze story is a story that has played out several times? What if they have done different batches of eggs? And what if now that our eggs had received a lot of training, they put them through the maze? And then we got them all back, but that night the
I
eggs
might get
realized
quesadillas for
what had
dinner.
happened.
Is what I'm thinking.
And
Been
they
a while
ran.
since I just had like a
You
chicken
follow me?
quesadilla.
That could be. Oh,
Yeah, I
that
think
could be
so.
a potential explanation.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, it's
All
possible.
right, and
But,
maybe just for clarification,
Mhm.
Bagheera, I think you should recap everything he just said.
Yeah.
the eggs are AI, and they're learning
Potentially.
from us. Potentially, yeah.
And the Federation could be
Oh.
using us to train essentially their artificial.
Yeah, but I don't get what the like the Federation for us to take
Mhm.
the eggs is way easier than just like they could just take them. Not like
Yeah.
having
But
the
they-
thing like the dirty eggs and everything.
Mhm.
So it seems like
But
there
they
is a
don't-
threat, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think we saw the 3 chairs, right? In the maze.
Yeah, like the white chair, the black chair. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like those chairs?
I think
The
there are
Cucuruchos
3.
chair.
Yeah, there are 3 powers at play.
Oh. And then maybe a capybara king chair.
Possibly.
Yes.
No, I think there
No,
is like
no.
the 3 Cucuruchos
Ooh, a third.
were
Cucurucho.
representing. Yeah, like there is evil, like possibly evil Cucurucho. The Cucurucho we all know who speaks all caps and never like always follow the Federation, and the other Cucurucho who doesn't speak all caps, and we already saw like he did something against the Federation rules.
So
it's 3.
many puzzles. So many
So
puzzles.
here's to conclude my investigation summary. I think the way that we get the eggs back is we have to find out more intel about what sort of experiments the Federation was doing with them. That's my feeling. So the way we do that is by finding other Federation facilities.
So you just
Yeah.
have to walk
Possible.
around and find another Federation facility?
Or we ask Cucurucho or other Federation
Cucurucho
employees.
is never.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when's
Think
Cucurucho
about
just
it.
gonna be like,
All-
hey, here's a place
Cucur-
you haven't ever seen?
Yeah, but the Federation workers are a little bit more open. You feel me?
Maybe.
Like, if you talk to them, they'll actually have conversations with you. They all have to go somewhere at the end of the day, right?
Okay, yeah, they,
So where are they going? Is there a employee lounge somewhere? Maybe a cafeteria?
that'd be awesome.
So, what I'm thinking is, what if we break something at spawn, get the Federation workers to have to come and clean it up, and then when they come and clean it up, we can ask more questions.
Okay, Bad, I have a brilliant
Yeah.
plan for you.
Uh-huh.
What if we just try to send you straight to the source?
How?
What do you mean?
Like, what if, okay, and I'm just spitballing here, we get you arrested?
See, I was leaning into this because it might help me gather more intel.
Well, the thing is to follow the Federation walker.
Yeah.